Hi, it's Casey from Tayside Gardens. I just come in from spraying my cucumber plants for the cucumber beetle. It's all over all of my plants now. And I found some more cucumbers ready to be pickled. I like them small because I make dill pickles and I make them whole. This guy is getting a little bit big for what I like in the pickle because I don't like to cut them. However, I did find this one. This one was hiding and it got enormous. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might just cut it up in vinegar or I might try and shove it into a jar. If you can hear meowing, that's my cat. I have a Bengal cat and he is very chatty. The only time he's quiet is when he's asleep. So you'll probably hear him through all my videos, but I just wanted to show you this monster cucumber, and I'm gonna try and maybe do 1 jar of pickles with all these. Okay, I have my ingredients here to make my brine for my dill pickles. I always use pickling vinegar. It has a higher acidity, and that just helps kill any of if there's bacteria or anything. Regular vinegar, white vinegar's got less acid. I also use pickling salt, specifically pickling salt. I have a little bit of this stuff from Bernardin left. This is what I use to make all my pickles, but it's quite expensive, so I found this salt, and I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see. I might have to mix the two, but I'm gonna give that a try. And of course I've got my pot to boil, and because I think I only have enough to make, oh, we're smoky, 1 jar of pickles. I got my jar in the oven. I just sterilize it for about 10 minutes at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and that just helps keep the jars hot. I hot pack my jars. This particular jar I will not be boil canning. I'm just going to see if it will kind of close itself, the top will suck down. If not, that's fine. I'll just put it in the fridge and then I'll eat it fresh. Okay, I have all my ingredients mixed together. Water, pickling vinegar, and pickling salt. Unfortunately, I can't give out the exact recipe. It is a secret. These pickles taste exactly like Bic dill pickles, and they're crunchy. I've seen that Bernardin makes a pickling spice mix, or a pickle crisp, I think it's called. I've never used that. I've never had to use that. All my pickles stay nice and crisp. I'm almost convinced it is the soaking them in water. I take my cucumbers and then I soak them in water overnight in the fridge, and that is what keeps them crisp, in my experience anyway. So I just gotta wait for this to boil, and then I'm gonna go get some cloves of garlic from my homegrown garlic and some sprigs of dill from my homegrown dill, and I will have completely homegrown dill pickles, which is very exciting. So here's my jar of pickles. I fit pretty much the whole jar. There is still, as you can see, some space for more pickles. I just didn't have any, and I had a few in the fridge for like 2 or 3 days. I just didn't want to leave them in there any longer. I've got my old label on from last year, and these are in fact dill with garlic. So here's my dill from my garden and my garlic from my garden. So I just filled that up with the brine solution and put the lid on. And I am using a lid that I've used previously, which I know is a big no-no in canning, but these are going to get eaten fairly quickly. If it doesn't seal, I'll just put them in the fridge. They have to ferment for about 6 weeks, but I can just keep them in the fridge and then eat them as I see fit. So in this particular instance, I'm not too worried about reusing the lid. Everyone cans differently, everyone has different advice. I wouldn't recommend necessarily following my advice. I would look up with the health regulations where you live, what is recommended, temperatures and all of that. But this is just what I'm doing. I'm hoping soon I'll be able to make kind of a mass batch of pickles. But that's it for me today. Very happy I have my first batch of dill pickles from the garden.